This poem is about the story of a Buddhist monk Upagupta, a disciple of Lord Buddha, and the dancing girl of Mathura, Vasavadatta. Vasavadatta was a famous and beautiful dancing girl. She was proud of her beauty, youth, and her wealth. Upagupta was an ascetic, an epitome of kindness, wisdom, and selflessness. Hi everyone. In this video, we will study the poem Upagupta, poet Rabindranath Tagore. Upagupta, the disciple of Buddha, lay asleep on the dust by the city wall of Mathura. Lamps were all out, doors were all shut, and stars were all hidden by the murky sky of August. The first stanza says that one dark night, Upagupta, the disciple of Buddha, sleeping on the dusty ground. He was an ascetic. Usually, Buddhist monks lead a simple and strict way of life. They do not lead a luxurious life. They need a simple way of living. So, he was sleeping on the dusty ground. Lamps were all out, the doors were shut. That means all were sleeping. It was quite dark everywhere. Above, all stars were hidden by dark clouds in the sky. Murky means dark and cloudy. Whose feet were those tinkling with anklets, touching his breast of a sudden? He woke up startled, and the light from a woman's lamp struck his forgiving eyes. The second stanza says, a dancing girl was walking with a lamp in her hand. Without noticing down on the ground, she stumbled over the body of Upagupta, who was sleeping on the dusty ground. Suddenly he woke up and was extremely surprised. The light from a woman's lamp fell on his merciful eyes, and he saw a beautiful woman standing before him. The woman was none other than Vasavadatta. It was the dancing girl, starred with jewels, wearing a pale blue mantle, drunk with the wine of her youth. She lowered her lamp and saw the young face austerely beautiful. The third stanza says, the woman Vasavadatta was shining with her jewels. She had put on a pale blue mantle. Mantle means a piece of clothing without sleeves. She had put on a blue loose piece of clothing without sleeves. She was young and beautiful, drunk with the wine of her youth. That means she was proud of her youth and beauty. As she lowered her lamp, she saw a young man whose face was reflecting the charming of ascetic life. Ascetic life means the monks strictly devote their life for prayer, fasting, and manual labor. Forgive me, young ascetic, said the woman. Graciously come to my house. The dusty earth is not fit bed for you. The young ascetic answered, woman, go on your way. The young woman begged a pardon for stumbling over his body without noticing him in the darkness. She requested him kindly to come to her home, saying the dirty ground was not fit for him. Upagupta told her gently to go on her way back to her home. When the time is ripe, I will come to you. Suddenly, The black knight showed its teeth in a flash of lightning. The storm growled from the corner of the sky, and the woman trembled in fear of some unknown danger. Upagupta told her to go back to her home and told her that he would meet her when the time was ripe. Suddenly, the black knight showed its teeth in a flash of lightning. A terrible storm arose from the corner of the sky and made a long, deep sound. The dancing girl Vasavadatta trembled in fear of some unknown danger and hurried towards her home. A year has not yet passed. It was evening of a day in April, in spring season. The branches of the wayside trees were full of blossom. Gay notes of the flute came floating in the warm spring air from afar. Spring season of April is described in this stanza. The spring was warm, the branches of the trees on the wayside were full of beautiful flowers. Gay notes means happy notes of flute came floating in the air from far away distance. Upagupta passed through the city gates and stood at the base of the rampart. Was that a woman lying at his feet in the shadow of the mango grove? Upagupta passed through the city gates and stood at the base of the rampart. Rampart means a high, wide wall of earth built around a castle or town for protection. Suddenly, he saw a woman lying at his feet in the shadow of the mango grove. Grove means a group of trees. Struck with the black pestilence, her body spotted the source of smallpox. She was hurriedly driven away from the town to avoid her poisonous contagion. The ascetic sat by her side, took her head on his knees. She was none other than Vasavadatta, a dancing woman. She was struck with the black, deadly epidemic disease. Black pestilence means infectious disease that spreads quickly and kills a lot of people. Vasavadatta's body was spotted with the source of smallpox, so she was hurriedly removed from the city because the poisonous disease might spread by her contact. Contagion means spreading of disease by contact. The ascetic sat by her side, took her head on his knees, and moistened her lips with water and smeared her body with sandal balm. Who are you, merciful one? Asked the woman. The time at last has come to visit you, and I am here, replied the young ascetic. The last stanza says, Upagupta sat by her side, took her head on his knees, gave her water, and made her lips wet. He applied her body with sandal balm. The dancing girl asked who he was, the merciful one. He replied that the time had come at last to visit her, so he was there. Upagupta kept his promise to visit her because the duty of an ascetic was to render service to humanity. The poem Upagupta establishes the impermanence of sensual pleasures, the root cause of sorrow being attachment to material pleasures, etc., and many such philosophical and spiritual truths. Tagore achieves this through the incidents in the life of a dancing girl and her meeting with an ascetic called Upagupta. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.